Good morning, everyone. I'm Martinez. My name is Itzell, and it's Mass Monday. It's Motivations episode 6. We'll be doing this mass today from the crumb shop, and I never remember 10. This was 10 to 15 minutes. I never remember the time frames for like every mask. But before I forget, um, the 18th and the 25th of this month, gonna take a break from the motivations because it's my kid's birthday, my youngest on the 18th and my twins on the 25th. So I will be doing Mass Mondays in their honor and like probably talking about them and different things. I'm not sure what exactly while I'm filming this, so we shall see. There'll be pictures of them. My twins don't want to be in their video, so there's that. My youngest, I have no idea she's gonna be in her video. It just depends. I'm not gonna wake her up, but if she's awake, of course she's welcome into her video. Why not? So we shall see. But let's get into this mask and then let's get into the motivations for today. I forgot this one's upside down. I'm like, where is it? I know. You're like, Itzell, haven't you used Crumb Shop before? Yes, I have, but it's been a minute. So all right. Where's the nose? There's the nose. This one's gonna look interesting. So there we go. All right. That looks pretty good. My hands are full of serum. So let's see, number 6. I'm looking at my iPad real quick to jog my memory. All right. This one we're talking about my girls' schooling. Because my girls do not go to public school. So talking about motivations, why I chose the school that I did, and then why they went from in school to online. So for me, like the charter school in my area started getting built when I was in high school. It wasn't an option for me because they started like with like the lower grades and then went from there. I think they went up to third grade when they started, like kinder through third, and then they like each year they kept growing until finally they made it all the way to high school. So it's now I believe it's pre-K through 12th grade. So I knew what it was like going to the public schools in my area and being in high school. We had quite a few um, drug raids like every single year. So maybe I think it got more frequent as I got older, but maybe my freshman year it was like maybe 3. But yeah, like I didn't want to put my kids in that kind of environment. Like I know it's out there, obviously, but it's like I didn't like that. I didn't like that it seemed like the teachers really didn't care about their students. Like they're just there doing their job, and oh well, if something happens to you, like not all of them, but a lot of them seem like they could care less about their students. So I didn't like that environment, and I didn't want to put my kids in that kind of environment. So um putting them in the charter school, it seems like they care more about their students. Now, the downfall is they're not really good at handling bullying. So if your kid doesn't get bullied, you're golden. If your kid gets bullied, oh my goodness. You have to advocate for your child, but you know, that's part of being a parent, so there's that. Um, yeah, I like that they offer free tutoring for the kids. The teacher will either come early or stay late. They also like offer like after school programs. So I believe it's just Monday to Thursday. I don't think they cover Friday, but if you work late or whatever, you can pick your kids up. And I think the latest they stay is like 5:30, maybe 6. I'm not sure, but it's very convenient, that you're able to pick up your kids later if that's just your schedule, or have arrangements for somebody to pick them up. And they also have an after school bus as well that will drop them off pretty much right in front of your door. Like, I live in a cul-de-sac, so it's not always an option. They usually let them out like the street, like, right where the cul-de-sac is. But I had a few times where they actually dropped them off at my door, when I'm just like, that's very nice and convenient and all of that. And even like the bus, if they're young, they're not allowed to get off the bus unless one parent is there waiting to make sure they're all right. And if you're not there, they'll call you like, oh, hello, where are you? I'm ready to drop the kids off. So I do like that. I like how much they care about the kids. I've had a few times where we've had incidents and then, you know, dealt with them and didn't have them again. So there's that. I loved the community. Like, it really feels like they care about the kids and what's best for them and their safety and all of that. And that's the kind of environment I wanted my kids in. I didn't want them in an environment they could care less if you're here or not. And that's like what the public schools were like where I was at. Like, it was rare to find a teacher that genuinely cared about their kids that they were teaching. So yeah, like, don't get me wrong, there were a few, but there were so many that just didn't. And it's like, I didn't want my kids to be in that environment if I can avoid it. And I hear there are some teachers now at the charter school that are very much like those ones that don't care. So you just got to try to avoid having those teachers, because uh, it's frustrating. And it should be interesting with my youngest because she's very vocal. She'll let you know if she has an issue, and she's gonna let me know as well. So yeah, we we shall see about all of that. I'm excited, for my little one to go to school. Not quite yet. She's working on potty training fully. She knows how to go. She just doesn't always want to. So there's that. If you got any tips on how to get your kid to want to, like, I've tried everything that worked with my twins. It didn't work. Like the books, the praising, like all of that, and it's just like it's not working. Even like, because she wants to go to school, it's like, oh, all right, well, you have to go potty to go to school, and that's not working either. So I don't think I tried the reward system. Maybe I should try the reward system. Um, I'm desperate here. Anyways, back to topic. Yeah, so going from like in person to online, it did start with COVID, obviously, but once the kids were gonna go back fully, their school actually made an online academy. It's still a part of the original school. It's like they're called sister schools now. So they're like still doing, like, they're still being taught like the things that they teach them, like the, I forget what they call them, but they try to teach them like traits, like to be out in the real world, like um like just like being kind and courteous and like all of these things. So they teach those as well. And they do have some events, but a lot of times they're like in the state capital or near the state capital, so it's far from us. It's like an hour or so away. Um, So we don't really go to those events just because it's not near us. But I don't know how it's like in your state, but in Arizona, there's like a law where even if your kids go to school online, they need to test in person. Like the standardized testing, they have to do that in person. So, like a couple times a year, they do go into a school just because like it can't be avoided. I can't remember. I think it's the governor that decided it. Governor, senator, I'm not sure. I think it's governor. But yeah, so there's that. But other than that, they're doing really well, and the teachers are really kind, and they do lots of rewards, like um, for testing. They do like raffles, like to make sure the kids are there, and then like you get so many tickets and put in a raffle, and you can win something. And sometimes the teachers do their own like, in school like contest raffle thing. So it's really nice, like all the motivations they give the children to strive to do their best. So I really do like that about the school. And yeah, they seem like really um what is it, motivated to make sure your children succeed in their school journey. So I love that a lot. So that's like the motivations, you know. Well, we switched them over because COVID, I got distracted. But my ex was what do you call it, high risk for getting COVID because he had lupus or has lupus. It doesn't go away. Um so that was like our motivations for like keeping them at home to not bring anything back. But yeah, like they want to go back to school, so we're striving to get to that point, like to get them back on track in school. But it should be interesting because like online has its benefits. Like my ex says, essentially they're in college because that's how it is. Like you have to be there for your Zooms to interact with like the other students and your teachers. But really, the rest of the time you're pretty much on your own unless you need help. You turn in all the work that you need to do, and you can make your own schedule. So it's like they're going to an online university essentially. So a lot of times my girls will knock stuff out like either the day before or 2 days before so they can have time for you to do what they want to do. Like, maybe they want to play video games, maybe they want to watch movies or shows or whatever, so they turn in all their work so they can get their stuff done. So, yeah, I think once they go in school, it's going to be like a shock because it's in school is not like that. Like the online environment to me just is a lot more convenient, especially like, needing to go to doctor's appointments or whatnot. They can knock their schoolwork out and then we can go. Like, it's very convenient. So I'm definitely gonna miss it when they're in school. Because, like, con is you're not around all the kids, but pro is that you make your own schedule. Like, you have to be there for the required Zooms, but other than that, you can make your own schedule. You can free up your time. You can do what you want as long as you're got all your assignments done. Like I do think it's so convenient. So let me know, um, what you decided for your kids, when they were in school, public, charter, private, like online. Like let me know. I'm very curious. I hope you have a wonderful Monday and I'll see you soon. Don't forget next week, I believe if I got my dates right, will be Lucy's last Monday video for her birthday. So join me for that. Wish Lou a happy birthday and bye.